This is a special edition of Late Night Health. I'm Mark Alyn. We're going to take a look at the labor shortage as it's been affected by the pandemic for the last 2 years. Our guest is Rosanna Maietta. She is the president and CEO of the AHL Foundation, and that's the American Hotel and Lodging Foundation, and we go to Washington, D.C. Why is the pandemic affecting labor in general, do you think?
That's a great question, Mark. I think you're hearing a lot and reading a lot about sort of the Great Resignation. A lot of people have been reevaluating what they want to do, where they want to be, and how they want to live their lives and where they want to work. And so that's impacted our industry just as much as it has any other industry. I think in particular, the hotel industry, was one of the first to be hit by the pandemic. So we were then hit by this labor shortage as people started to get out of their houses and started traveling again. I mean, that's good news for us, for sure. But we want to make sure that we fill all of the open jobs that exist today. There's about 100,000 open jobs. In LA, there's 2,300 open jobs today. So a lot of jobs that are open and available for people who are looking for work. So we've launched a new campaign, the Hotel Industry, A Place to Stay, to really showcase what those jobs are, what those career pathways are, to really help folks look and think about the industry as they're thinking about where they want to go next.
Having been involved in the travel industry as a reviewer and critic in the past, I know that for women in particular, management positions in the hotel industry, the hospitality industry, are amazing opportunities. Are there a lot of management positions open?
Oh, yes. The short answer is yes, and I think the industry is a great place for women. We provide a lot of flexibility. We also provide a lot of training. You also don't need a background in hotels to get a job in the industry and start a career. We are especially looking to advance women into higher level roles. So I think those people who are looking to get ahead and get a leg up should consider our industry. One of the beauties of the hotel industry is a lot of experience translates very easily into roles that we have. And we have everything from legal to human resources to sales and revenue. So it's not just the front line roles that you see when you first walk into a hotel, but there's a lot of roles behind the scenes that are also integral to running a hotel operation successfully. So I think women should absolutely be looking at the hotel industry as a place to stay and form their careers.
Has the pandemic actually scared people, do you think? Staying at home, not working, because they're afraid of getting COVID. I mean, while we're talking right now, COVID numbers are up across the board throughout the U.S. and throughout the world.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, it certainly is. We're still not out of it, I think, sadly. But, one thing that I would say about the hotel industry is we have spent an enormous amount of time and energy over the last several years to ensure that hotels are cleaner than they've ever been, that we have all the safety protocols in place to ensure that not just our guests, but our employees feel safe. And hotel occupancy is rising. People are, not all people, but those who do feel that they want to get out are staying in hotels. And I think when they do, they can see directly what some of those protocols are, what some of the precautions are that we've taken. And so we are doing everything we can to ensure that people who want to work or visit a hotel are safe.
Let's talk more about the recruiting campaign, A Place to Stay. Tell us about that.
Sure. So we're launching a digital campaign. It's really aimed at millennials and Gen Z audiences because more than half of them don't know some terrific things about the industry. One, that we have 200 career pathways and that you can rise fast. We know these audiences are really looking to get ahead as fast as possible and that this is an industry where you can do that. And two, that we offer excellent benefits. We have competitive pay. We've We have flexible hours. We have tuition reimbursement and health care. But we also have terrific perks, discounts, the ability to travel. I think if you think about most hotels, a hotel company on average has a lot more than just one property, and they tend to be all over the country, or they can be even international. So the ability to travel exists, and it's a fun people industry. There's something really special about this industry and being part of somebody else's travel experience and journey. And so if you love people, if you love travel, this is a cool industry. It's a fun industry, and there's a lot of opportunity to rise up and get ahead, but also to move around and change jobs without changing companies or starting over.
You got me personally when you said travel. Free travel is always good,
Right.
Or discounted travel is always a great thing. The hospitality industry, we've been talking about management positions, but there are also basic starter positions available, and that you can work up from there.
Exactly. I think today you can go on Indeed.com and find roles for front desk, housekeeping, culinary, restaurant, bartending, sales, security. So a lot of really diverse roles that will pretty much mirror anybody's skill set, and you can find something that will fit for you. I think we also provide training so that we can, our goal is to get you in and make you stay. And to do that, we make sure that we have training programs and programs that will help advance your career once you start. I think one thing to remember is that it's continues to be one of the very few industries that exist where you can start in an entry-level job and you can end up running the company. A lot of our current global CEOs started as dishwashers or valet, front desk agent, or bellman. And so that's really unique. It really allows you to rise as high as you like and stay in a really fun, energetic, and terrific industry.
All right, somebody's like me who would like to get into the travel industry. How do they participate and learn more about a place to stay?
Terrific. Yeah, they can go to thehotelindustry.com. They can read up about the industry, the various jobs. They can do a little quiz and match their skills to what jobs are out there and available. And then they can go directly to apply for jobs in their community.
Listen, I thank you very much for spending some time. We've been talking with Rosanna Maietta. She's the president and CEO of the AHL Foundation and the American Hotel and Lodging Foundation based in Washington, D.C. Thank you. This is Late Night Health.